Bismillah. Have you ever tried explaining a doctor's appointment to your kid and suddenly, despite all your efforts to keep it simple, they act like you're prepping them for a top secret, highly dangerous mission to catch the bad guys? Yeah, we've all been there. Every parent knows this hilarious, yet kind of stressful struggle. Well, welcome to this fun explainer. Today, we are completely demystifying how to prepare for a hearing test at Boys Town National Research Hospital. If you've got a little one with an upcoming appointment, you are exactly in the right place. We're going to turn the unknown into a fun, completely stress-free adventure, one that respects your family's comfort and brings total peace of mind to your kids. So get cozy and let's make this medical visit a total breeze. Our game plan today is super simple. We'll start with a welcome to Boys Town, then talk about looking inside your ears, taking that first ear measurement, playing the listening games, trying on different headphones, and finally the relaxing test at the end.
All right, Section 1, Welcome to Boys Town. To give aid and comfort to children and families. This is the very foundation everything here is built on. In our faith and family values, showing compassion and gentle kindness to children isn't just nice, it's absolutely essential. The goal here isn't just to get cold, accurate medical results. It's to build absolute trust and a genuinely warm, welcoming spirit from the exact second your family walks through those doors. This guide is designed so you and your child feel completely at ease before the appointment even begins. Because, let's be honest, your peace of mind is a huge part of the healing process.
Okay, let's dive into this next part. Section 2, looking inside your ears.
Step 1, touch your ears gently. Step 2, look inside your ears with a special light. Literally, it is that simple. The very first physical interaction is presented in a way that is totally unintimidating. You can even joke around with your kid and tell them the doctor is using a tiny flashlight to search for hidden treasure, or, maybe making sure there isn't a leftover piece of falafel or a tiny Lego stuck in there. Laughter and play are simply the best ways to break the ice.
It does not hurt. Honestly, this is the absolute most critical point to get across. There are no pokes, no needles, just a gentle touch and a little light. Emphasizing this right out of the gate completely eliminates fear. It brings this deep, comforting peace to your child, and honestly, it probably relieves the anxious mom or dad sitting next to them even more. Nothing beats seeing your kid relaxed and smiling, right? Section 3, the first ear measurement. So an ear measurement involves a soft tip placed right in the ear that creates a low-pitched humming tone to check how the ear works. And here is the genius little secret that'll have your kid bouncing with excitement while you're nervously rubbing your hands in the waiting room. Before that soft tip even gets close to their ear, they actually get to touch it and examine it. Imagine letting a tiny astronaut check their gear before launching on a spectacular space mission across the galaxy. This simple little step completely breaks down any barrier of fear and gives them an amazing sense of control and fun. And what happens when that low hum starts? Well, the machine uses that sound to draw a super cool picture of the ears. And usually this picture ends up looking like a flowing river or a towering mountain. This kind of sensory translation is just amazing. Instead of staring at scary, complicated medical charts, your kid is sitting there wondering, hey, what's my ear going to draw today? Is it going to be a beautiful river or a giant mountain? Just like that, a standard medical exam turns into an incredibly fun, creative art class. Section 4, playing the listening games. This is where it gets really fun. We've got two main types of awesome games here, the beep game and the word game. In the beep game, your child listens for specific intermittent sounds that sound a whole lot like little birds chirping. Then, in the word game, they just point at colorful pictures or repeat the words they hear. It's a genuinely brilliant and entertaining way to grab their attention and keep them totally engaged while the audiologist quietly and accurately runs the hearing tests in the background. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how these games play out in real life at the clinic. Your child isn't just sitting stiffly on a chair, bored out of their mind. While they're listening for those little bird chirps, they are actually playing and having a blast with one of the friendly assistants. They might be playing checkers, stacking colorful blocks and huge towers, or messing around with other fun toys. The one major rule here is have the maximum amount of fun, but just remember to listen for those hidden sounds. It's the perfect blend of innocent play and medical testing. Let me ask you directly, and you can definitely ask your kids this on the car ride to the appointment. Have you ever played copycat before? Because that's exactly what the word game is. The audiologist will say a word, and your child just has to mimic it, exactly like a clever little parrot. They use familiar, fun words that kids already love, like playground or cupcake. It's a game they already know and love, smartly brought right into the hospital setting to make everything feel totally familiar and safe. Moving right along to Section 5, trying on different headphones. To make absolutely sure there are zero unexpected surprises during the visit, here are the 3 different types of headphones your little champion might wear. They might have ones that go right in their ears, big ones that fit over their ears, or even ones that go behind the ear attached to a headband, kind of like a prince or princess's crown. Knowing about these fun options ahead of time means that when the audiologist pulls out the headband, your kid is going to think, "Oh, I know what that is," instead of shrinking back in hesitation. And finally, Section 6, the final relaxing test. Relax quietly and listen to music or more beeps. For this absolute last measurement, the instructions are incredibly simple and peaceful. Another soft tip goes into the ear, and your child gets a chance to just totally relax and take a breather. It is such a beautiful, calming way to wrap up the series of tests, making sure your kid walks out of that clinic feeling totally calm, happy, and super proud of the great job they just did. So, how might gamifying medical visits change the entire future of pediatric care? Think about what we just walked through. By turning a highly precise medical hearing test into a fun session of exploring space gear, drawing rivers and mountains, playing with blocks, and playing copycat, the fear and anxiety are literally wiped out of the healthcare dictionary. Transforming fear into play is a true blessing, and it's such an intelligent, respectful approach that honors the innocent perspective of a child and their deep need to feel safe. If we can make a hearing test this much fun, what other medical appointments could we turn into exciting adventures? Thank you so much for joining us to explore this fantastic guide. May God protect your children and always bless them with good health. And may your next medical visit be filled with bright smiles and total confidence. Keep learning, keep playing, and inshallah, we will see you next time.